Hey guys, today I'm going to be going over the break and retest strategy on BTCUSD Bitcoin. Now obviously the reason of this is just to show that the break and retest strategy works on basically anything, and it applies to all trading instruments out there, whether it's indices, commodities, forex. Okay, so by the way guys, before I get into this, obviously I've already drawn the this is my first time looking at Bitcoin, and obviously as you can see I've already drawn out some levels. I'll be going into this into further, just doing further breakdowns for the next week. But also I just want to say I'm being in a huge demand for mentoring, providing signals, opening a Telegram group, Discord groups, on YouTube, on my social media platforms, and it is overwhelming, and I want to thank every single one of you guys for your support and viewing. I'm going to be offering something different, and this is the first time. I know in my previous videos I've mentioned I would never do something like that, so I want to just mention that what I'm going to be offering guys is something different. I could just easily make a course and make the course for you guys, and where you might get confused. This is why I don't like the idea of a course right now, because I just think I can make the most detailed course, but not everyone will pass the course. It's just like university or college or school, high school, whatever, or you can take lessons, but not everyone's going to pass at the end of the year, after the exams. So what I'm going to be looking at is I'm going to be offering mentoring, one-to-one mentorships, but there'll be different packages. I'm going to be offering 1 month mentorship, and I'll be giving 1 hour of my time every single day for 30 days. You can choose packages of 2 weeks mentorship, 1 week mentorship, something like that. What I'm looking at, I've got my team developing this as we speak, but I've got something definitely providing, but it's like driving instructor, like where you actually sit one-to-one with your driving instructor, and you actually we can go over Zoom calls, do live chart breakdowns together. We can look at if there's a certain instrument you're trading, I can look at that instrument with you. I've got not just a break and retest strategy, I've got 2 other powerful strategies that I'm more than happy to full transparency breakdown, share my full strategy. I will even show we can go over my previous back tested years of data, everything, whatever I'm thinking, the way I think, the way I approach markets, I will break down everything with you guys. So that's obviously something I'm working on, but hit that comment guys and let me know what you think of this idea. So obviously coming back to the video, I know I spoke about over a minute and a half about that, but okay, coming back to the video now. This what we'll do is let's remove all this, right? And how I would look at these if I was just approaching Bitcoin right now. Okay, so first of all, what comes to the mind is let's draw our major levels, right? Start with this high here, because price obviously is still moving. Now remember, they're not forex pairs. Bitcoin, like these other coins, they still open during the weekend as well. That's the good thing about it, but I believe that it does be slower. I think they'll be more alive during the weekdays. But Bitcoin is approaching, look at this, its previous high, which was just above the 70,000. Bitcoin is just so bullish right now. There was this huge spike, then it came back down almost to the 66,000 level area. Now it's coming back up, huge bullish momentum. But yes, right now Bitcoin is moving nicely. We are losing bullish volume, but I like I mentioned, just draw the highest. I would draw this high level here. The second one, now we draw the high, now we need to draw the low. This comes to my straight away, this pops out, like sticks out. Then if I have to draw just in case another one, just so I know my levels properly, like I would draw this one. Why? Okay, number 1, this was the last high. Well, not the last high, this is the last high, but I just like to have maximum 3 lines drawn, so 3 areas of interest, just in case. Example, I'll tell you why I've drawn this one. In case price, imagine if it broke through here, creates some kind of support here, then shoots off. That's a different story. That's okay. Price breaks through this, you know, support level, creates some kind of resistance, and then I would want to know where this is going to go next. That's why I draw the third line. Okay, so let's break this down to a smaller time frame, you know, becoming a bit more clear. Okay, now got this, you know, area of resistance here. Price could come down, but right now we're in a bullish trend. If it does, I would just want to see how it reacts to this area of 69,485. I'll call it 69,500. And now look at this, guys, becoming even cleaner as we come down to the smaller time frames. We've got rejection resistance here, breakout here, but we got the, you know, like a retest. Support was established but not the best. Why? We got rejection wicks at the top, but then we do get this strong bullish engulfing, then strong bullish candle, long wick rejection at the bottom. But the reason I don't like this, guys, is because I would want this body to be a little bit lower. They normally be the stronger, you know, candlestick like rejections. Okay, now if price came down here, which it did, obviously breaks through this, you know, so-called support, and it comes down. Now what I would do is I'll be like, okay, where's my next level of support? Obviously price showed here, right? Now look at this, because these were wick rejections in the past, you know, price came down to test this. It didn't test, you know, support wasn't good, strong enough here. So this was the previous, you know, if you look, the obviously price is you know, quite higher lows, lower highs, and all that kind of stuff. So this was the previous, not that obviously this high didn't break this high, but you know, it's the most current present one. So price higher high, now higher low, comes down to retest, bullish, you know, tweezy for low pattern like I mentioned in the previous videos, and you take a buy, and then yeah, price is going up. Now it's going to be very interesting what price does here. It is a Saturday. I do think volume is more active on the weekdays, but if you look at these wick rejections here, so right now anything could happen, but I would wait personally just for a better, you know, if I just draw this properly, okay, for a better, how can I say this, okay, you know, this candle is looking like quite bullish, but remember we always wait for the candles to close. I would want to wait until price breaks, computer's lagging, I want to see how it reacts to this level, right? When price breaks through this, if it does break through this, I want to see what, you know, basically I want to see what happens in this area. Other than that, I'm not interested, right? Then if the price comes down here, then I want to see what happens in this area. But you know, that's the kind of, so right now what am I doing? I'm not entering, waiting to take a trade. I'm just waiting and observing and just seeing what the price, and this is the I don't trade like, you know, these this is the first time I'm looking at Bitcoin, guys, to trade. It's looking, you know, quite interesting, but obviously I don't have back tested data. For that reason alone, I will not be trading this. But obviously I do like some of the setups that I've seen over the past few 2 weeks form up. So this was just a breakdown of the break and retest on Bitcoin, and it's just showing that, guys, this strategy alone, it can be, you know, traded on anything. I mean, even if to look at an entry, if you look at this was a good entry here. This area would have been, yeah, a good candlestick pattern for entries. Another one would have been this one here. Would have waited for the, you know, another one is here, but that would have been if I would have looked at that just for a continuation. Obviously got this wick rejections here, then we got this bullish, you know, strong long wick rejection candle here. It was a bit of a in the no man's land, but you know, just a quick breakdown of what to expect in the following week. I am thinking if price does break this level of 69, well, I'll call it almost 70,000, you know, price I do think will be bullish, but it depends really what kind of candlestick patterns we get down here. Do we get more wick rejections? What kind of candlestick patterns we get? I mean, so it all just comes down to that. I mean, and you see how the first candle was, you know, strongly bullish. Now we're getting wick rejections, but we like I mentioned, we've got to wait for the candlesticks to close. All waiting for the close, then we take the trade. If I draw another level, Look at this. If I had to draw another level here, so it matters what happens. Obviously at these support levels, they're not the strongest support levels, but just keeping an eye on anything can happen. Okay, so this was just a quick breakdown on Bitcoin. I hope this was helpful, and if you found any kind of value, hit that like and subscribe. Take care, and I'm out.